Hey guys, today I'll be doing a review of the Pro Mex Professional Training Gloves, so stay tuned.
Uber up the styles like miles and shit. Like 60s funky worms with waves and perms. Just sending junky rhythms right down your block. We beat to rap what key beat to lock, but we beat to rap what key beat to lock.
Hey guys, today I'll be doing a review of the Pro Mex Professional Training Gloves. I got these in 14 ounce hook and loop, as you can see, with a Velcro closure. They do make these in 12 to 16 ounces, as well as lace-up versions, and they come in the blue that you see here. I believe they also come in white, yellow, red, and black. So you definitely have a good selection of colors with these gloves. You can pick these up on sale for like $69 through Tidal Boxing. I know they go through Amazon and a couple other websites. Anywhere from $69 I've seen all the way up to $100. So definitely wait for a coupon code or some kind of discount before you purchase these gloves. The most common question I get asked about these Pro Mex gloves is are they like Reyes? And the short answer is no. Looks wise, yes. If you were to look at these from 5 feet away and you were to put a Reyes glove next to it, they definitely look similar, but that's about where it ends. These gloves are made in China, which is indicated on the tag on the inside here, and you can also tell that because they are made in China, the quality somewhat reflects that. They are a Mexican style glove, or should I say Mexican inspired glove, and the fact that they are a very slim fitting glove. So if you do have large hands, these gloves may cause some discomfort. So I would recommend either getting a larger pair, like a 16 ounce glove, if you typically wear 14 ounces. So I would go up in size than you typically would, or avoid these gloves altogether. With that being said, there are some pros and cons with these gloves. I'll go over the pros first, as well as the quality. So as you can see, the glove has a decent kind of leather on here. Definitely not a Mexican style leather, even though it's kind of advertised as a Mexican style glove. Since it is made in China, it has more of a kind of a synthetic, kind of a, I don't even know, like pleather. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about, but that kind of a fake leather feel to it. And not very thick as far as the hide goes. It's a little bit on the thin side there. The stitching is okay. There are definitely some loose ends. I do like that they did have a leather strap for the attached thumb, so they didn't go cheap on that and use a piece of nylon there. And you can see that has the ventilated holes on the thumb and on the palm to keep your hands decently cool. And you can see it has the Pro Mex label on the back with the Pro Mex print on the back of the hand as well. The Velcro quality is really nice. It locks in pretty nicely, and I foresee that not being an issue going forward when you already use these gloves for a long period of time. Now, as far as the comfort of the glove, when I put my hand into it, it is definitely snug, and when I wear my hand wraps with these, it is even snugger, and it actually makes it a little uncomfortable. Uncomfortable in the respect that this thumb right here is pretty narrow, so when you put your hand in here, you can actually feel the stitching against the inside of your thumb right here. And the other thing I didn't like, which is more of a fit and finish thing, is that they didn't put any stitching, or should I say stitching, but they didn't cover the stitching on the finger. So when your finger is in this little compartment right here, you can actually feel the stitching on the inside, and your fingers kind of rub against it. On the more higher end gloves like Sabas and even Reyes or Winning or Grant or whatever, there's usually a level of craftsmanship to where they keep the inner hand compartment nice and smooth and comfortable. That way you can go round after round and not have any discomfort. They do use a multi-layer foam padding, which I do like. I like the padding on this. It's not too dense and it's not too soft, so when you use this on a heavy bag for mitt work and for sparring, it's an overall good training glove to use in the gym. So kudos to that. Thumb position could definitely be better, and I also think that the thumb could be a little bit longer. I feel that my thumb kind of jams up in this corner right here, so I wish the thumb was lifted up a little bit more and it was a little bit longer to make it a little bit more comfortable. As far as breaking it in, the glove is definitely has more of a broken in feel. It doesn't feel too stiff. You do a couple of rounds on the bag with these and they'll be broken in no time. The other thing I did not like about the gloves is that they put a ton of padding on the back of the wrist, and it's very little right here along the inside of your wrist. So with that being said, when you try to lock your wrist in, with the Velcro, there's so much padding there that literally you can only put the loop around about halfway because it's so snug. And imagine when you have your hand wraps on, that's going to even be bigger. So I wish that they made this strap a little bit longer, or they reduced the amount of padding on the back of your wrist. I think that's just almost unnecessary to have that much padding back there. That's almost like an inch of padding just on the back wrist. I can see the reason they did that was to make it more rigid on the hand, but if they were to do that, make the actual loop closure a little bit longer, so that when you put it on, especially with your wrist wrap, excuse me, it covers all the way around and gives you that full locked in feel. So definitely a more entry-level glove. They are definitely on the level of a Reyes glove, but for the price point, if you can get these on sale, not a bad glove. So hope you guys enjoyed the review. If you guys have any feedback, please leave me a comment, and make sure you guys like and subscribe.